We all love movies when it comes to franchises such as DC and Marvel. Marvel, DC, and other movie franchises have been creating banger movies lately, and the audience has pretty much enjoyed every of them. But the best part is the money that is earned via some of the greatest movies of all time produced by these franchises. Want to know about them? Then make sure to stick around till the end of the video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Top 10 Trends. Today, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time. Note that we are not gonna be involving the Netflix or Disney 6 series in this rundown. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so you can get notified of all the amazing videos we upload. Let's jump in today's video. Number 1. Avengers Endgame, 2019. Avengers Endgame was the finale of 22 interconnected films of Infinity Saga from 2008 to 2019 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In its past portion, Avengers: Infinity War, the shrewd diving being Titan Thanos abuses his powers to demolish the Earth and the universe. The repercussions of the destruction going on in Avengers Endgame, where even the Avengers meet up to fix the harm done by Thanos. To battle one of the greatest skirmishes ever against Thanos, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Captain America, Spider-Man, and the Hulk combine efforts alongside partners like Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Captain Marvel. This movie made around $2.8 billion. Number 2. Avatar. James Cameron initially wanted to make Avatar in 1999. However, at that point presumed that the specialized potential outcomes weren't sufficiently grown to understand his vision for the film. It required one more entire 10 years until the film then, at that point, was at long last made. The main entertainers were Samuel Worthington and Zoe Saldana. Whenever it was delivered, Avatar remained the most elevated earning film for an entire whole 10 years, just being supplanted 10 years after the fact by the previously mentioned Avenger Endgame film. This brilliant piece of work made about $2.79 billion. Number 3. Titanic. The way that after so long Titanic still is the third most noteworthy netting film ever. Want to fill you in regarding the exceptional effect the film had. In light of the genuine 1912 sinking of the Titanic, the film tells an entrancing, heartfelt, and sensational story on the double. James Cameron additionally was right on target with the projection for his film. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet ended up being the ideal pair to recount a romantic tale of misfortune in the ocean. This movie earned around $2.19 billion in the box office. Number 4. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Star Wars in itself is the most monetarily effective film establishment ever. Besides the movies, a significant part of the cash it produced came despite everything coming from stock deals or permitting income. Be that as it may. With Star Wars: The Force Awakens, director J.J. Abrams figured out how to present George Lucas' creation on an unheard-of level. The 2015 film, actually, starring Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill, was the most monetarily fruitful of the whole establishment. It is additionally the fourth most elevated earning film ever, making around $2.07 billion. Before we move on to number 5, make sure to like this video if you're enjoying. Subscribe for more of this amazing content. Let's continue. Number 5. Avengers: Infinity War. Now since we mentioned Avengers Endgame, we can't forget its prequel, right? Simply a year prior to the Endgame film, the Russo siblings gave the world Avengers: Infinity War. The film was somewhat less monetarily fruitful than its replacement, yet figured out how to break the $2 billion mark. The solid Marvel Universe star arrangement comprising of the all-around reference Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Hemsworth, and Scarlett Johansson absolutely made a difference. Number 6. Jurassic World, 2015. Now we can't kick out the classics, of course. Well, the 2015's Jurassic World was so admired by the watchers worldwide at the times of its release. A theme park showcasing genetically engineered dinosaurs turns into a nightmare for its tourists when one of the dinosaurs escapes its enclosure. An ex-military animal expert steps up to save the day. That's a piece of art by director Colin Trevorrow, and the movie was able to make about $1.67 billion in the box office. Number 7. The Lion King, 2019. We can't keep Jon Favreau out of the game. He's a great actor-director, He showed his skills off as a director in 2019's The Lion King, starring Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, and other great actors. You can call it the better version of the classic 1998 film, but it improved a lot and had a greater impact among audience due to its CGI and a bit changed to script, thanks to the director. Well, the movie made around $1.63 billion worldwide. Number 8. The Avengers. Yes, it's Marvel again. Since Marvel has been under the glorious hands of Kevin Feige, Marvel has made so much better movies. Starting off the Infinity Saga with Iron Man in 2008, Marvel did a great job, and we are expecting so much in 2023 and 2024. Well, The Avengers was its foundation, I'd say, as it was the first team-up of the world's mightiest heroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A perfect storyline, perfect cast, and a perfect director, Joss Whedon. The movie turned out to be perfect. The Avengers film was able to make about $1.51 billion in the box office. Number 9. 2015's Fast and Furious 7. Directed by James Wan, Fast and Furious 7 was one of the greatest movies of all time. Furious 7 is the best film of the establishment, basically in light of its family relationship center. This center is to a great extent comprised of the multitude of manners by which the late Paul Walker's memory is safeguarded on screen. Prior to seeing Furious 7, I'd just been a casual Fast and Furious watcher. Cast was still the same, and I'd say the best. This beast made approximately $1.516 billion. And finally, number 10. Avengers Age of Ultron. Marvel is marvelous, isn't it? It's the fourth movie mentioned in our rundown of top 10 high-gross movies. That surely is insane. I mean, if you want to learn how to build up a perfect movie franchise, learn from Marvel. Avengers Age of Ultron was a sequel to the first Avengers film, though it did break the hearts of many fans due to the death of our beloved Quicksilver. The movie introduced one of the strongest and main characters of the MCU, Wanda Maximoff, also called the Scarlet Witch. Well, this amazing movie made $1.41 billion, which was a very successful amount at that time, and is still. Well, which one of these movies have you watched? I'm pretty sure we all have watched every of these amazing movies, 'cause they were a hit. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then please like it. Smash the sub button to get notified of the amazing content that we upload. I'll see you all in the next video.